Yo. Okay, cool. Yo, can y'all hear me on Instagram now? Damn, I hate when that happens, yo. I love that shirt on you. One of my favorites. Guns. Hey.
Listen,
welcome to the live stream.
I already know the exact words that are about to come out your mouth. I need to focus on my.
Yeah, my bad. For everybody who's just tuned in on. What the? Hold up. Yo. For everybody that just tuned in on Instagram, I know the sound wasn't working. I didn't know that. Like, if I don't time everything and do everything right on this computer, then it just ain't working. Hannah, what's up? Welcome to the live. Welcome. Sierra, word of the year and of the day is beef. What, Sierra? Why is that the word of the year? Why is beef the word of the year? What was the name of that last song? It was Fire. Hold on, let me see if I can play it again. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the live. For those who don't know, my name is King Hoodie. I make music. I am a recording artist from Miami-Dade County, Florida. You're now tuned into my live stream. And I have no idea why this Bluetooth is playing. But the name of that last song, V, was Make You Mine by Giveon. Yeah. Make You Mine by Giveon. Let me see. This song right here. This song is pretty fire. What the dog? I don't know what's happening, man. I have no idea what's happening. The sound is not working. But Make You Mine by Giveon. Thank you. Morning as well. What up, V? Welcome to the live. So wait, Sierra never said why the word of the day is beef. Why is the word of the day beef? Chase Smile said, do not make the word of the day that M word. Yo, some people do not like that word. I don't know why. My ex used to hate that word too. Whenever I would say, I'm talking about moist, right? Like whenever I would say that word, she'd be like, oh my God, don't say that word. It's the worst word in the world. I'm like, how's that the worst word in the world? I don't think that's the worst word in the world, bro. Like, I don't think that's the worst word in the world, bro. Yo, stop playing with me. Work, damn you. I don't think that's the worst. All right. We're gonna see if we can make this work. I don't think that's the worst word. Ajane, what up, Ajane? Welcome to the live. Yeah. What's up, y'all? Apologies for being late. I don't know why I woke up later today. Every time I wake up late, it kind of makes my whole day late. So it's weird, but we here. I'm wearing Hannah's favorite shirt, so shout out to Hannah and the favorite shirt. I like the word. You like the word? Because I'm ready for the love. What it takes to make you mine forever. What y'all up to today, man? Today's Thursday. Hannah, we wearing your favorite shirt. You know it. Thank you. What up, Ajane? Yeah, man. What's up, everybody? How's everybody feeling today? I guess the word of the day cannot be moist. All right, we're not gonna. I'm gonna stop saying it. It's the last time I said it. Last week, I definitely got kicked off the live for saying the bad stuff, so I couldn't go live all last week, bro. Depending on who says it. Hey, up, Ajane. Hey, steak. Hey, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. Some women do not like that word. I would like to go down the list and be like, yo, give me a long list of words that y'all don't like, but bro, this TikTok game is so fragile, bro. You say the wrong thing, it'd be crazy. Aries Siren. Play Intimate on YouTube by Aries Siren. I'm actually not taking song requests right now, but I'm gonna screenshot this so I can play it later. Gotta keep it PG-13. Facts. Super facts. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Today's Thursday. I don't know what the word of the day is. We can collectively find out what the word of the day is gonna be. But as it is right now, this is what it is. Yo, man, you know what it is? I just recently found out that I'm a hopeless romantic. I didn't even know that. First off, I don't think anybody in the black community uses the term hopeless romantic, but somebody just recently let me know. First, Boo Queen said it on the live, and then one of my homegirls recently said, you're a hopeless romantic. I'm like, what is this hopeless romantic shit? That shit doesn't sound good at all. Sounds like a terrible thing to be. in the black community, I feel like we just say sprung. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you sprung. You feel me? You sprung. You know, you a sucker, but like you sprung. You feel me? Like T-Pain sprung. Like, oh, you sprung. That just mean like you quick to jump inside of something. You know what I'm saying? Or Drake, hate sleeping alone. So I don't feel like I'm neither of those, but I just recently found out I'm a hopeless romantic. Like, I love love. I'm a sucker for love. I've always said that shit though. I'm a sucker for love, but when Tupac came out with that, what you won't do for love. You know what I'm saying? This song, man, it's been a while since I've been intimate with anyone. Whoa, wait a minute. What'd you say, Hannah? This song, man, it's been a while since I've been intimate with anyone. Celibacy for 10 plus now. Hold up. When you say 10 plus, you mean 10 days? What you mean? What you mean, Hannah? When you say, guess I'm reborn. What? 10 years? You've been celibate for a decade? I recently discovered this song on Instagram. You know, I was asleep on this song. Pretty Ricky would change that celibacy in a heartbeat, boy.
It ain't nothing but a number. You say it's because of my ex-girl, but it ain't nothing but a number. It ain't nothing but a number. You say it's because of my ex-girl, but it ain't nothing but a number.
I'm joking. I'm completely joking. I know Pretty Ricky. I just didn't know this song. I never listened to Pretty Ricky album. I'm not a Pretty Ricky album. I know the Your Love Like Honey. I know Hotline. I know Grind on Me, but I never heard this song until recently. I seen a lady on TikTok talking about I'm 35 and somebody 24-year-old son trying to get with me. And it was just funny, and I ended up coming across that song. But Hannah, you've been celibate for 10 years? That is an accomplishment, yo. Wow. How do you do it? How do you do it? I think the longest I've been celibate for is a year. Yeah, I've gone a year. Completely celibate. Recently, actually, from like 2020, from 2022 to 2023. Yeah, celibate. Crazy. But 10 years? Whoa. Yeah, Ajane, I do know Pretty Ricky 2005. Yeah, I was not listening to that album, Ajane, at all. I know the basic Pretty Ricky songs. Hannah. Yo, Hannah, that's intense. That's intense. So wait, that last song had you feeling intimate, Hannah? That you talk about Make You Mine by Giveon? Should I replay it? I mean, you know, this song is great. We get it popping. Yo, I'm proud of you though. That's an incredible accomplishment. You should be really proud of yourself. 10 years? Yo, that means 2014? You've been celibate as long as I've been making music. Shout out to us for our consistency in different ways, but very consistent. It just happened. I was gone for just 1 year to get myself together after the breakup, and then I looked up, and it was 10 years. It just kind of happened. Whoa. So what do you fill your life with then? Like, what do you do? Because in my mind, I'm thinking like a person who's not over preoccupied with like sex or intimacy. I feel like you have to transmute that energy into something else. You turn it into something else because we're full of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I practice semen retention and I also practice sexual transmutation. And what they tell you is like, you'll take the sexual energy and transform it into something else. So every time you feel the urge to have sex or express this feeling sexually, turn it into artwork or turn it into adventure, turn it into accomplishment, turn it into your career, you got to reroute that energy to something else. So what do you feel like, or do you feel like you rerouted that energy into another area of your life, or did you just shut that door off and just kind of kept pushing on in the direction? You know? I definitely had their album at 17, 18 years old. Hey, Ajane, oh, wow. As long as I've been married. Oh. As long, yeah, no, that's Hannah says, I did a major healing from my past traumas. I traveled, I learned how to cook. Hey, okay, that's what's up. So you did take that energy and turn it into something else. I think that's really interesting. I've never spoken to anybody who's done like 10 years celibacy. Freddie Mae Whitney. What's up, Freddie Mae Whitney? Welcome to the live. Yes, sir. That's intense. I gotta commend you for that, man. So what about dating? Were you dating in that time, or was it just more like, nah, I'm to myself, I'm sticking to me, I'm not dealing with nobody, I'm not talking to nobody, I'm not engaging in nothing? Like, what was it? What did it turn to? Oh, man, what is this? Man. Yeah, whatever, you tripping. Yeah, so what did it turn into for you? Wait, I couldn't relate to their songs, though. You couldn't relate to Pretty Ricky songs, Ajane? No, to myself. So you wasn't dating at all, huh? Wow, bro. That's interesting. My brother kind of encouraged me to go on a few dates, but it wasn't anything. I just was like meet for, It's interesting, man, because I just got out of a 12-year relationship, and it's interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's interesting. It's interesting to go back into the dating world because I don't think I know how to do it properly. I'll be completely honest. Like, I have no idea how to do this. Now I'm in a space where I can like hang out with different women and stuff like that. But it's weird to me because I'm like, I don't even know how to engage with you really. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm so used to being a boyfriend or being a fiance or being somebody who's like doing things in a certain kind of way. Like, I got a homegirl right now and she like, yo, you know, she's showing me like, bruh, it don't gotta be that serious. You know what's weird for me? I'll tell you this. This is weird for me. In order for me to be intimate with my last girl, it took me 8 months, right? We were both 19 when we met up. And so it took me 8 months just to get intimate with her. Like, we spent a majority of the time hanging out, eating out, doing different things, but we wasn't really getting intimate like that. She was real slow when it come to being intimate with me, right? Because also for obvious reasons, like, but it took a long time. And so once we started getting intimate, it was like, okay, cool. And then, 10 years, 11 years, 12 years passed. Ajane, you were a fiance. Yeah, I was a fiance up until January. Yeah, I was a fiance for 2 years. Yeah, we were together for 12 years. And the last 2 years, we were engaged. I got engaged to her in 2021. And then the beginning of 2024, we called off the engagement and we just kind of went our separate ways. And that's just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got on my knees. I was ready to marry that girl. You feel me? But sometimes you gotta look at things for what they are. You know what I'm saying? If people are not willing to, like, not willing, I'll just say that, like, it's a willingness. You gotta want to be in a relationship, and you also gotta want to make it work. But also you can't just want the relationship. You feel me? I remember that being one of the, you can't just want a relationship. You gotta want the person you in a relationship with. You know what I'm saying? I can't just say, yo, I want this thing with you. It's like, you can want this thing with me or you can want me. Those are two different things. If you want this thing, that just kind of means you want the relationship. You want to say you in a relationship. You want to be in a relationship. You want to be a fiance. You want to be a wife. You want that. You want that story. You want the story that we have. It's really like outward facing. But to say, nah, I want you and I don't care about how the rest of this goes, like, let's you and me work this out because I feel like we can do great things together. That's different. You know what I'm saying? And also, I told my partner this in Orlando when we just pulled up for this last interview. I was like, man, I used to say I want a soulmate, right? I used to say, yo, I want a soulmate. I want to find my soulmate. Now I don't really say soulmate no more because you can find a soulmate that's a person that's great for your soul but terrible for your life, like your day-to-day life. And so now I don't want a soulmate no more. I want a life partner. I want somebody who I can do life with. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, because we can't get to the soul part without getting through life part. You know what I'm saying? So let's do the life part first. But I was saying that to say, I was just trying to get to the point, and the point was this, like, I'm being reminded right now in real time how easy and fast it is for people in this generation to get intimate with each other. And that shit blows my mind. I forgot that. I forgot that, like, a one-night stand is something that actually exists. Like, people are actually doing this shit, and it's mind-blowing to me because I don't think I ever had a one-night stand, really. I could have, but I never had a one-night stand. You know what I'm saying? I just never did that. I was like, I don't trust you, homie. Like, for a million reasons, I don't trust that shit. Like it's a million reasons why I was like, nah, that don't make no sense to me. Like, meet you today and smash you tonight. But I know a lot of homies who did. That's just how they get down. But for me, it's like, yo, this is real. Like, people get intimate quick with each other. You feel me? Maybe I just been out of the single dating. I've never been a single adult now that I think about it. Because I got my girl when I was 19. And so 19 to 30, I'm gonna be 31 in July. And it's like, yo, I've never been a single adult. So now I'm really interested in see how does this shit work? And now I'm understanding, bruh, people will give you relationship shit without even being in a relationship. And I don't even know how to process that. I'm like, yo, whoa. So pretty much I could have this girl do everything that a girlfriend does from top to bottom, and then I'm not even with you in a relationship. And that's kind of confusing to me. Like, that's confusing to me a little bit, because I'm like, okay, what? Like, I don't want to be the one that's trying to jump and make titles happen, because, you know, I can't do that. It can't be too sprung out here. However, it's weird. That's a little weird to me, because I'm so used to, like, the setup. Like, okay, yeah, I'm with you. You my girl. We committed to each other. We devoted to each other. We only doing this one-on-one. It's you and me and you. And I'm used to, like, the old-fashioned way. And so it's weird to me now. Now it's like, oh, shit, you can do this. And then my other homies let me know, like, yo, bro, you single now. You can not only do this, but you can do this with multiple women at the exact same time. And I had to tell them niggas straight up, like, bro, I don't got the attention span for that. I'll be real with you. Like, I just don't have the attention span. Like, if I'm dealing with, like, 3 girls, I don't have the attention span. That shit turns into a job. Like, that's a full-time, part-time job. I'm like, nah. There's too much attention that I need to, that's a lot of maneuvering. I'd much rather find one dope individual and hang out with you. I don't got that much time. And to be honest, the way that my life is set up right now, and then the fact that things in my career are starting to increase and get more and more intense, like right now in real time, like I see my calendar and my window of times collapsing and being like, yo, bro, this thing that you've been working hard for all these years, it's starting to happen for you right now in real time. And you got to give it even more intensity. You got to give it more focus. Now I'm like, damn, I barely even have time for one person, to be real. So I can't do what my homies is doing. But I like to say, it's just different. It's just a whole nother world. A whole new world. All right, let's see. Same girl from Mexico. Ajane, yeah, the same girl from Mexico. That's the one we was in a relationship with. After all that time, what happened? What do you mean, Regina George? How come things suddenly changed? Or after all them years? To be honest with you, things didn't change. Like, I was just being oblivious to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't until one of our last conversations, and I felt like that conversation was bad. I was like, man, you know what? This has not changed from the start. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing these same kind of things, and it's the same. It's like, okay, you're not changing. You're not. And I'm responsible for a lot of stuff. Like, I can only take responsibility for my actions. And I know I've definitely messed up in our relationship, but certain personality traits and qualities that I wished would have been there weren't there. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I've been ignoring this thing. I've been ignoring the writing on the wall for a long time. That's been telling me that we need to go our separate ways. And then now I just finally got to the point where I'm like, man, we got to do this. You know what I'm saying? We got to go our separate ways. So it didn't really change. It's just when you start paying attention, like in the end of a relationship, I feel like you really get a chance to see some of the shit that you were ignoring in the past. Like, I really wasn't paying attention to this. Y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen. Y'all make sure to keep liking the live. And y'all make sure to help me reach my live goal of these 10 hand hearts as we talk about relationships. I appreciate y'all. You believe in soulmates. I do believe in soulmates, 1,000%. Yeah, I believe in soulmates, but now I'm like, man, I don't even want a soulmate. I just want a life partner. I want somebody to do life with, because if my last girl was my soulmate, which I really believe she was, the shit was so awesome for a long. That's why we was together for 12 years. Like, there wasn't no regular shit. It was awesome, but wasn't really good for my life. Like the requirements of my life and of my mission, I felt like I kept having to make a choice between my mission. I felt like I kept having to make a choice between my mission and my relationship, and I felt like I shouldn't have to make this choice. I shouldn't have to split myself into 2 people. I should be able to be one person and execute my destiny effectively. I shouldn't have to do all this extra shit. But at the same time, we young. We young, we black, we in America. We got to figure this shit out. So I don't really blame them. Regina George, so the compatibility wasn't aligned after a while. Regina, it's not that the compatibility wasn't aligned. It's realistically speaking, we were attempting to make a square fit into a circle hole. You know what I'm saying? And after a while, you got to be honest with yourself. Like, I've been trying to make this thing fit into this thing for a long time, believing I could. But after a while, you begin to see, yo, bro, I'm really trying to make a square fit into a circle. And if I keep doing this, I'm just going to keep getting more and more frustrated as time goes on. It will never become what I need it to become unless it changes. And if it changes, it will stop being what it authentically is. So I have to either change what I'm trying to put you into, or change what I'm trying to put into the thing that I'm already committed to. And so that's the conversation that you gotta have. Either I'm gonna change or you gonna change. Either I'm gonna change my destiny for you, or I'm gonna change the position that you in to suit my destiny. You know, life partner, exactly. D, well, my husband passed away in 2020. My high school sweetheart for 45 years. Now it's been different. Damn, D. Sorry to hear that. That's tough, D. I'm sorry to hear that. That's tough. Fizzy. Yes, you have to be careful with exchanging your body with random people. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, bro. In my life, I have dodged bullets. When it comes to like, I'm not a savage. I don't think I've ever been a savage. However, I've definitely been nervous in that doctor's office. Like, whoa, I know I've done some things outside in these streets. Like, not really outside, but like in my younger years, 17, 18, 19, 20, like I've definitely had unprotected sex a few times. Just being so amped up, like you a kid, you be so amped up to have sex, you be like, man, fuck a condom and let's go into it. And that scared me after a while. I was like, oh, wait a minute. And then you start hearing stories about different people catching AIDS and this and that. And I'm like, oh shit. So I've definitely been in the doctor's office scared of the results. You know what I'm saying? Even in recent time, like I've been hanging out with one of my homegirls lately, and she's cool. She's a vibe, and it's long story short. I recently went to the doctor's office to get tested again and make sure I'm straight. Like I get tested a lot just to make sure I'm straight. I get tested a lot for two reasons. One, I want to make sure I'm straight, and two, because I don't really believe that every person that has an STD got it the way that they say they got it. Like, for example, have you ever heard of the Tuskegee experiments? The Tuskegee experiments was actual experiments that the U.S. government did to black men. The U.S. government injected black veterans who had just coming back from war, injected them with syphilis to see if it would sterilize the black community in their area. And it's like, that's a documented event that happened. That information came out. The government was injecting black soldiers with syphilis to see if it would sterilize the black community. And I was like, bruh, now imagine you go home, you have sex with your lady and y'all both end up with syphilis. Is she gonna think, oh, the government injected you with that? Or is she really gonna think, bro, you was sleeping around on me? Like for it, and that's such a scary and savage thing to have happen. So I like to say, conspiracy be going on. So every time I go get tested and I'm clean, I'll be super happy and blessed. Like they didn't get me this time. You know what I'm saying? But beyond that, I just get tested. So I recently got tested and thank God I'm clean and cured for everything. And I'm good and I'm good and I'm good. But I gotta keep it that way, bro. So I can't be no savage, yo. I can't be out here. Some of my dogs, they be rolling the dice on their life. And I just can't do that, man. I can't do that because that's terrifying, bro. I know some people walking around with something today that they did not have last year. And they did not have it 2 years ago. And they did not have it 3 years ago. And so it's like, bro, nah, man. I've been blessed to dodge bullets. And I've been blessed to be clean and safe and sanctified. And I got to stay that way. So even now, like I'm you know, I'm in a thing. And I made sure to go get tested. I'm like, I got to get tested. You got to get tested. Everybody getting tested around here. Let's get tested because I don't want to play that shit. Sorry. And if you don't want to get tested, if you get mad at me for asking you to get tested before we get intimate, I'm good. I'm good. Because I can't end up like them, yo. Can't end up like a victim. That shit is crazy. People don't value themselves anymore. That's crazy. Yeah, it takes a lot of work. Regina George. A lot of people don't understand how important exclusivity is. Facts. What about courting real old school? I like courting. I was watching Bridgerton the other day, and I was like, yo, look at this shit, man. In order for him, first off, kissing this girl meant she was disgraced, and her whole family was disgraced. A kiss. So I'm like, oh, levels. And then beyond that, in order for him to even get with her, he got to go to her house and sit in the family room. They had to go out and promenade. They had to go walk around with chaperones. They could not be alone together. I'm like, I'll be honest, bro. Like that's how things should be. Like that shows respect for your family, and that shows like a lineage. That shows good shit. Today we so discombobulated in the world we live in today. It's like, yeah, whatever. Everything is for everything, and everybody's for everybody, and I gotta accept every goofy ass thing you decide to come up with, and I don't really want to do that. You're smart. Your friend are lame. Oh snap! Hold up. Wait a minute. You're smart. Your friend are lame. Cat's eyes. Thank you. Nick. Low. What up, Nick? Good morning. Tiptoes. What up? Take your time being single. I was in 3 relationships my entire 20s. I regret the fuck out of that shit. Damn, Mentoria. You were in 3 relationships in your 20s and you regret being in those relationships? They weren't good to you, Mentoria? You gotta give us some context. Ajane, you answered my question already. Same girl from 19 years ago. 19 years? Yeah, well, 19 years ago. All right. Yeah, people say that to me, to date more than one. I'd rather focus my attention on one. That was my intention. Yeah, one and only. Yeah, I don't got the attention span for multiple girls, bro. I'll be real with you. Like, I don't have the attention span for that shit because I'm talking to multiple. I'm gonna end up, and I always say this shit. I will end up calling you her name. I'll end up calling her your name. I'll end up just saying, let's all go out together. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't got the time for that shit. Like, I barely have time for one. So I don't got time for that, man. Like I'm so focused in what it is that I want to do in my life and what it is that I'm doing with my life. I've been committed to this for a long time already, and I'm so close. Like I feel it. Like you know how you feel it, like you about to be lucky or something like that. Like I feel it. Like now it's not the time to get distracted, and now it's not the time to not hustle. Now is the time to double down on your efforts and cut away distractions. Cut it away, just like the way I cut off my shit from my shirt. Cut your sleeves off. Cut those distractions. Like now is the time to double down. D, I don't trust anyone out here. I have learned to place other things in place of my relationship. Okay, D, that's real. I don't trust anyone out here. I've learned to place other things in place of my relationship. Honestly speaking, I think I would like to adopt some of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I would like to just focus completely on my work and then later think about a relationship. But I'm just such a sucker for love, bro. I'll be a sucker for love, and it's not like I'm such a sucker for people to love me. But I think I just got so much love to give. You know what I'm saying? I know it. I proved it in my last relationship. Like, bro, I was dope. That's why she was with me for all that time. She wasn't with me because we was comfortable. This shit wasn't comfortable at all. But shit was awesome. You know what I'm saying? It was a vibe. So, yeah, I just feel like I got so much love to give. You feel me? I feel like, man, the way I speak to women and the way women speak to me, this shit is just meant to be. And I'm like, I love it. So for me to take that away and then apply it to something else is crazy. But I don't know. Lost in the sauce. I know he's so handsome and popping. Right, Brad, appreciate it. What's your secret which keeps you looking so young? Brad, exercise and eat good food, man, and don't drink a lot of alcohol. It's weird because in recent times I've been drinking again. Like I started back drinking again, and drinking sucks, bro. Like I don't miss drinking, bro. I went 2 years without drinking, 2022 to 2024, and I do not miss drinking at all, bro. Like. Now that I'm drinking, it's cool, but it's like, like I've realized it's like a heaviness that comes on you when you drink. Cause I've been at parties completely vibed out, just feeding off the energy of the room. And it's been cool. And so now I'm drinking again. It's like, people do this? Like, this is unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's unnecessary. Like, if you tap into yourself, if you tap in, you don't need alcohol to be you. You could be you. You could turn up as the vibes start lifting up in the room. You can feed on the energy of the room and you can feel that same euphoria. You don't need the alcohol, bro. And also what I realized is after I was drinking the past few weeks. And when I get up the next day, bro, I feel like my face is all fat and soggy. I feel like I look older. I look bloated and I look weird in the mirror. I'm like, yeah, nah, man. So stop drinking, stop eating meat, eat good food, vegetables, exercise, drink a lot of water. You'll look good and young forever. Fizzy, you can have multiple soulmates, but we are still different people at the end of the day. Fizzy, you think you can have multiple soulmates? I feel like my sister told me that, and I thought she was crazy. Regina Joy, what's your sign? I'm a Leo, born July 27, 1993. I'm a Leo. Leslie Franklin, good morning. Good morning, Leslie. Oh, no protection. Yeah, for sure. I was a savage in my younger years, yo. I was just like outside. I was outside. This is crazy. Probably TMI. Nah, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it because they're quick to hit you with the banana. Yeah, you got to stay strapped up for sure. Ness, what up, Ness? Welcome to the live. Good morning. Good morning, Ness. Yes, very sad. No, we ain't doing that. Yes, I heard about it. Yes, I heard from the Tuskegee was genocide. Yup, nope. Yup, find other healthy outlets, right. You can be in a thing with me. Moms. That movie was bomb. I want that. Let me see. Ness said, I want that. What you want, Ness? Why you talk so fast? Because I know how to talk. Yes, Bridgerton. Bridgerton was a vibe. I'm telling you, Nate. Hannah, that's another reason why I'm single. Well, this long. I had to ask for my hand from my brother, and a lot of guys just don't want to court. They just don't want to. Oh, you doing it old school, Hannah. You making these men ask your brother for your hand in marriage? That's what's up. Hey. Regina Joy, thank you for the follow. I'm 19 years old. Right. Brother, right. You giving me anxiety how fast you talking and yelling, but you're interesting. Dope dime. Yeah, slow your roll then. I don't know what to say. I wish I was courted and not dating. It's so different. Facts. My brother said no at first. I was upset. Now I get it why he said no. Moms are too funny. It's natural to want a companion. It is true. It is natural to want a companion. I agree with that. Ness, love. Man, I'm a sucker for love, bro. I'm a sucker for love. I just be like, I feel like I have so much love to give. But I ain't in no rush. You know what I'm saying? I can't be in a rush. I just gotta focus. You know what I'm saying? Because life is life. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta play it how it goes. You can't just be the kind of person that's just out here doing whatever just whatever with anybody doing anything. Like life is life, and you got to take it how it comes. It's okay to do both. Love is the cure to it all. Right. Nitty, drink high class. Is high class like a type of liquor? The relationships took up too much time and energy that I could have put into my career instead. Oh, I see why you say that, Mentoria. All right, yeah, so you regret those 3 relationships you was in your 20s because they took up too much time. I feel that. You got to dedicate yourself, man. You got to cut away distractions. That's the kind of zone I'm in right now. Like, I got to cut away everything. I woke up like that like 2 days ago because I've been hanging out in recent times. I've been hanging out because I feel like I'm making up for lost time. Like, in my relationship, and even just outside of that, I cut myself off from a lot of things and a lot of people. Like, I definitely stayed away from a lot of link ups, a lot of hangouts, a lot of game nights, just so I could stay out of trouble. Because I had already put myself in trouble in my relationship before. And so I did my best to stay out of trouble. But in me doing that, I kind of built a wall around myself and I wasn't engaging with people no more. And then when you seclude yourself and become a recluse, you kind of lose your mind. Like you kind of lose your mind. And so I don't know. I didn't really want to lose my mind anymore. I didn't want to be alone anymore. So I just started hanging out. In recent times, I've been going to game nights. I've been having game nights at my crib. I've been going to pools, going to the beach, hanging out. And it's been a vibe. It's been great going to different events, hanging out. It's been great. But at the same time, you got to know when to put a pause on that and get back to your work and do your work. So that's the kind of week I'm in right now. Like, this is just a straight work week, going hard. Let me see, Ajane. Besides wine, I haven't had a drink in maybe over 5 years now. Real talk. Espinal or wine. Espinal. Do I like Espinal? I feel like I don't like Espinal, but hey, if it's good quality, I'll attempt it again. Mentora, yep, I'm the same way. I don't drink or get high and still be a vibe. Facts. Nitty, July 24th. That's your birthday, Nitty? July 24th? Hey, it's Audrey saying July 28th, 1991. Hey, what's up? Leo gang, we up in here. What up, Leo gang? Nitty and Audrey, what's up? Today is my birthday. This is Dan. Have a birthday to me. All right, Dan. Happy birthday, Dan. Moms are funny too. Come sprinkle some love my way. I got a lot to give too. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Hold up. I got you. Y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen. Y'all make sure to keep sharing the live. Y'all help me reach my live goal up here, these hand hearts. And if you're not already following me, make sure to follow me, man. Again, my name is King Hoodie. I'm a recording artist from Miami-Dade County, Florida. And you're now tuned into my live stream. We're talking about relationships. And we're talking about getting into it. We're talking about what it's like to be single after being in a relationship for so long. The adjustments. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really realizing right now in real time how easy it is to be intimate with people. Like, women are giving their body up nowadays, bro. And this shit is crazy to me. I'm like, yo, bro, don't I gotta talk to you? Don't I gotta court you and take you out and a little bit of dinner, a little bit of vibes? Nah, some women is like, nah, I like you and let's go handle business right now. Right now? Yeah, right now. All right, cool. So the answer is no, because I done dodged too many bullets, bro. I'm good. You gotta make this shit. And also, too, I told my homegirl this like last week, because she was telling me like, oh yeah, you know, you're single now, you can go out and you can explore, you can do all this shit. And pretty much telling me like I can have sex with multiple women and I can have sex with a lot of women. And in my mind, that doesn't excite me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't excite me. Like, sex is just sex, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I've learned how to tame that desire a long time ago, bro. Sex is just sex. After sex, you got to deal with a person. You know what I'm saying? So it's much better to if you're going to be intimate with somebody, in my opinion, it's much better to be intimate with somebody who you actually like, who you actually love, or who you actually respect. Like me, I told her, I was like, look, I only want to have sex with a woman that I admire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta admire you. I gotta really like you. I gotta damn near look up to you. You feel me? I gotta be like, damn, I gotta hold you in a high regard. I gotta respect you and I gotta want you. You know what I'm saying? In order for me to do all that shit. Cause if not, what am I doing? I'm just doing you a favor? Or like, what are we doing? This is pointless. You know what I'm saying? Cause after this is done, this is gonna be done in, you know, a window of time. And then when that window of time is done, what are we doing now? Now we're just talking, or now I'm acting like I'm still interested in you, or you acting like you're still interested in me. I don't want that. And another thing is, I feel like the society that we live in right now, especially in our community, the black community, we really don't teach our boys value about themselves. I had to learn my value in my last relationship. My girl told me, bro, like, you don't need to be out here doing all that extra stuff. Like, men don't value themselves enough to like hold on to their own purity, hold on to their own morals, hold on to their own value. You got dudes out here that's willing to do anything for sex, paying for it, scamming for it, lying for it, doing all this stuff, flexing for it, trying to shine, trying to stunt for it, doing all this stuff to get these women to like them just so they can have sex with these women. And it's like, But that's not gratifying for real, bruh. Like, that's not gonna fill that hole in your heart, my G. It's not gonna work. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? The way that's really gonna, like, you're gonna get happy is by you dealing with your own problems and finding peace inside yourself and finding joy inside yourself. It's easier said than done, but it's the only thing worth doing. Because you go out here trying to have sex with these women to validate you, little do you know they can never validate you. And then the ones that are willing to give you sex easy and quick, them type of chicks can't validate you no way, bro. It just doesn't work like that. So the best thing you can ever do, man, is stop it with yourself, find yourself, and be like, man, I got value. You know, man, I've turned down in my life. I've turned down a lot of sex. Like, I've turned down a lot of different women on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Mainly because I was in a relationship, but also even outside of that, just because I gotta desire you, man. I gotta want you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should feel like an accomplishment. It shouldn't just feel like I'm, you know, out here giving my body to a woman that just because she want it. You don't own me, dog. I'm not a commodity. I'm not a possession, but a lot of men are. A lot of men do not know how to turn down a woman. That's like impossible to them. Like, my homies, bruh. My homies have told me maturity, pseudonym. Yep. Bryn. What up, Bryn? What's up, Sabrina? Welcome to the live. I see you. Exactly. Now I'm telling you, like, I got homies, bruh, that have seen me turn down women across the years, and they can't fathom. Tahita, thank you for the roses. Appreciate the gift. Yeah. I have homies who have seen me turn down women throughout the years, and they can't fathom that shit. Like, they can't understand it. They're like, bro, what are you doing? One of my homeboys was like, bro, if you were single, you'd have 15 babies and 15 baby mamas by now. And I'm like, I laughed at it because it was funny, but it's only because of the amount of women that he's seen me, like, will interact with you, but that's gonna stay there. Wow, I'm not about to take you home or bring you home with me. It don't need to be that. Like, you could just have a conversation here. It don't gotta be that deep. You don't gotta give yourself to me in order to keep me around. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you dope, I'm gonna be around. I'm gonna be your friend. I might not be your lover, but I'm gonna be your friend. I'll be your homie. You'll always be able to depend on me. But you don't gotta offer your body up to me so that I could. That don't make me think that you're more valuable, and that don't make me excited to have you. Like, I'm not desperate. I'm not a desperate human being out here looking for desperate energy. Like, I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I really just need dope people. Like, be dope. And if you and me supposed to link up, we're gonna link up. If you don't, if you just desperate to express that feeling with a nigga just based on how I look, you tripping. You feel me? Like, I'm not deluded enough to think I'm the most attractive man in the world. So this means what you're telling me is that you're willing to do this with anybody who you think is attractive. Thank you, Jason Smile. Thank you for the gift. You're willing to do this and give your body up to anybody who you think is attractive, or anybody who you think your homegirls would think is attractive, anybody who you post in your group chat and your homegirls start screaming over and all that. Like, you think that's an accomplishment? That's not an accomplishment, bro. People out here suck for real. Some of these people. And if you don't really know a person, you don't really respect the person, you don't really like value this person, what's the purpose? What's the point in you giving your body up to them? You know what I'm saying? What's the purpose of you like giving the most that you could give them? You know? And it's different. It's just different. So my homeboys, they have seen me turn down women, and they can't fathom it. Like, they really cannot. I got a homie, bro. He seen me like put space. There's a friend of mine, and she's awesome. This friend of mine seen me put space between me and this girl. I'm in a relationship. When my mother passed away, I had just met this girl. She was really cool, but I'm in a relationship, so I had to call her and hey, just so you know, I'm completely in a relationship. And to be honest, I think our conversations are great. They're very platonic and normal. However, I'm not gonna be able to talk to you like this no more, because I think even on a small level, if this is any kind of disrespectful to my relationship, I'm gonna stop doing it. She was like, okay, cool, and we just stopped. I hadn't talked to this girl in 3 years, and my homeboys, they never let me live that shit down. It's like, yo, that girl was like top tier, bro. What are you doing? And in my mind, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying? Like, that don't matter to me. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? What matters to me is me doing what I said I was gonna do. My OG just passed away, bro, and then my girl is here with me and my family. We all, like, I got values. I got things that are important to me, and it just because y'all can't say no to pussy don't mean I can't say no to it, bro. What are you talking about? I can say no to it. I come from a house full of girls. My sister, since I was young, been telling me never be a slave to that. Never be a slave to these women. Never be a slave to these girls. They put me on game since I was little, bro. So I don't have that same, like, trust me, I feel all the same temptations and I feel all the same urges that y'all feel. The difference between me and y'all, though, is that I can't do that. I was trained differently. I was taught differently. They educated me. They been put me on game. Yo, don't be a sucker to these women, bro. You do what you came to do, nothing more, nothing less, and leave. That's it. Don't be like that. And I was like, okay, cool. So I learned over time. And then my girl, my last relationship, she taught me a lot. like about my own value, my own self. I don't need to be a desperate man out here that's seeking for these women so that they can validate me. I don't need to be validated by a woman. I don't need to be validated by anything. I need to be validated by myself. I need to be validated by God. I need to be validated by my purpose and my path, my career. My purpose can validate me. Yo, I'm a kind of person that could come out into the world and do this thing really well. That's all you need to know. I'm a master of my craft. That validates me very well. You feel me? Because that's what I'm dedicating my time to. Talent is one thing. Skill is another. You know what I'm saying? To wake up and be a talented person is like, cool. God blessed you. You're talented. You can do this thing without no effort. Bet. But to be a skillful person is different. When you develop a skill, that means you put all your time and all your energy into figuring this shit out and making that shit work, making it make sense and making it mean something to people beyond you. That's what I'm focused on. Like, boom. So you can't be out here like just being a trick. It just can't. It can't work. So my homeboys can't fathom that though, because there are some men out here who just cannot turn women down. And it's weird to me. It's like, bro, like that. I'm not a slave to you, bro. Like you don't own me. Just because you're a girl, you're a girl. You have a body. You have body parts. We love it. You look good. You feel good. Every man in the world is raining down gifts on you and raining presents and wants to hang out with you. I'm so happy that your life is set up like that. However, I do not fucking belong to you. You know what I'm saying? So if I come up in here and we have a conversation that's cool, and if you're surprised at the fact that I'm saying thank you for the conversation and I'm leaving, and you're disappointed, or you try to play me and like play on my insecurities and try to make it feel like, oh, I'm less of a man because I don't take you home. I'm less of a man because I don't give you my number or get your number. I'm less of a man because I'm not trying to dig into your pants like everybody else. I'm less of a man because I'm not picking up what you putting down. Like that'll make me less of a man. You can't validate me. You don't have that kind of power. You know what I'm saying? You can compliment me and I can compliment you, but you can't validate me. That's crazy. I can only validate or invalidate myself by the way that I walk into this room. If I walk into this room and I'm a clown, I have invalidated myself publicly and privately, personally and interpersonally. I've played myself. But if I walk into this room and I'm respected, I'm somebody who I respect myself and I respect everybody else that's in this room. I come in here, do my own thing, handle my own business, stand on my own shit, and then leave. I validated myself. I don't need you. You don't have the power to bring me up or bring me down. I validated myself. I've showed up. I'm in here. I'm on point. I'm on purpose. That's the end of the story. You know what I'm saying? And I wish everybody, felt like that. But I'm realizing now, being in a single world, man, it does not. Everybody does not feel like that. Everybody does not vibrate on that same frequency. You are who you are, and you can't have expectations for other people for them to be anything that even resembles what you are. You got to know that you're you. And so I know I've definitely disappointed a lot of women when I was in my relationship. And I think that, and I still haven't even told the world yet. I got to make a post or something like that, because every time people see me, they ask about my relationship. So I'm like, I don't want to keep having these one-on-one conversations. I just want the whole world to know I'm single now without me like having to keep talking about it. Yes, this happened to individual. Like I want to just send out a blast so everybody know, and then I don't got to talk about it no more. Like, cool. But I've definitely disappointed women when I was in a relationship. And if they think that I'm going to stop disappointing them now because I'm single, as if you think that I turned you down just because I was single. No, I turned you down because I only want to spend my time with women that I admire. You know what I'm saying? I got to admire you. I got to be able to look at you and like my mind starts wondering about your childhood, wondering how you was raised. Because how are you this dope? How are you this awesome of a person? How are you this cool? You know what I'm saying? Educate me. Tell me, what's your life like? What's your parent situation like? What was your upbringing like? What kind of schools did you go to? What kind of environment you came from? Were you from the hood? Or are you from like a suburban area? Are you from the island? Like, where are you from? You know what I'm saying? Are you from Europe? Like, where you from? What were your, like, I like people that, like just kind of fire me up. Like, I'm curious about you. And if you dope, people are always going to be curious about you. They're going to want to know your story because you dope. If you're not dope, no one gives a fuck. That's really what it breaks down to. All right, I'm going to jump down to the bottom. Let me see. Boom. I know I missed a lot of comments. I'm going to just start right. Oh, wait, no. I didn't already seen those. Melanie, good morning, dropping gems. Hannah, hey. And it's hard being really fine out here. Like, when you have that glow, everybody wants a piece of you. That's real true. Let me see. Discipline, straight up. Katrina, straight up. Hannah, right. Many, many attractive men out there. Right. Very much so true. You should write a book about it for real. Melanie, I should write a book about what? I'm down to write me a book. Values, man, right there. Right. Like, who do we hear is saying this these days? Your goal. Hey, thank you, Katrina. I appreciate that. Nah, bro, it's real shit. Like, bro, I'm not into that. I don't want to do no superficial shit with no superficial people, bro. We could do that, but it's boring. People don't want to be there. You don't want to be there. Trust me when I tell you. Like, a lot of times people think that they want to be in the rooms with the rich and the beautiful people until you go inside of some of these rooms and you see, man, everything in here is superficial. Every person in here is surface level. These people are not real friends. You know, I'm not saying every rich room is like that. Not by a long shot. I was in a rich room the other day and the shit was awesome and quality. It was a quality room. Like these people just happen to be super rich, but they're also very good people. And I love these people. But like nah, bro, like we have a oh, it's messing up over there. Yeah, nah, like superficial shit is just not good. Like we know that. You know, we just know it. Temptation is real. Temptation is real. Discipline is master, right? Discipline takes you further, right? What's good, man? What up, Wire? Where's your hair? Oh, my hair is, I got it tied up in the back. Yeah, I got it tied up in the back. I got a ponytail right now. My hair is still there, trust me. I'm mad. I got to get back to work and leave you live because I'm feeling all of this. Hey, Melanie, what's up? Follow me, Melody. Let's stay tapped in. Let's see. High vibrations only, right? Keep up the good work, right? Appreciate y'all. Did I miss comments? Save money. Nah, I pretty much got all these. I want to date, but I know what real love is, so I will continue to protect my golden heart. Right. Very true. Jasmine. Heart. Appreciate you, Jasmine. Hercules. Hey. Jasmine, did you cut your hair? No, Jasmine, I did not cut my hair. My hair is still very where it's at. I just got it tied up in a ponytail. It's in the back. See? Got it tied up in a ponytail. Yes, definitely have a balance for fun and hustle, but don't forget you can also make the hustle fun. Moms are funny. Actually, that's the place I'm in right now. I want to make my hustle fun. You got good energy. Thank you, Mentoria. I just be playing, but I definitely have self-discipline, and I truly would love to be courted. Right, impressive. Right. Luna Bella, I've made 3 years celibacy this month, but it's like you can't discuss it because men will make it a challenge. Damn, Luna Bella, that's deep. Men will make it a challenge to break the celibacy. That shit sound like a curse to me. I'm not interested. Moms are funny. Thank you so much for the gift. Appreciate you. Thank you. Morals. It's not too many of us with them these days. Friends, how many of us have them? Yeah. Nah, man, like, you just gotta have value, man. You gotta value yourself, bro. I'm not for the streets, yo. I'll be honest with you. Like, it's interesting to me to see how many people just give themselves to other people, bro. Like, you can't, I really learned this from my last relationship. Like, she's not somebody who would do peer pressure at all. Like, she really valued herself highly and she would not give herself to anybody. She is not an average chick at all. And I say that to say, man, like, you just gotta have value for yourself. I don't know, man. I've seen better, and so I gotta be able to do better now. Like, if I would have only seen short-term, like, tempting, passionate, surface-level relationships, I probably would have been trapped in that trap too. But because I've seen deeper truths, because I've seen, like, deeper connections with people, I can't go for that shit now. Now I know what a real friend is. I can't act like that person over there is a friend. Now I've seen what real attraction is. I can't act like me liking the way your body look is attraction. Now that I've seen, like, true purpose, I can't be faked by the funk by somebody else telling me that they living on purpose. Nah, bro, like, I just know what it look like. And I'm learning more and more and more and more about it. But I only want to hang out with people that I admire. I only want to hang out with people that I value or value themselves. Like, I don't want to hang out with people that are self-deprecating, you shitting on yourself, or a hater, you shitting on other people, or just somebody who's so desperate for love and affection, you giving your body to the first person that offers you a chance to give them your body. Like, that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely have value for yourself. Have love for yourself, man. You gotta love yourself. I always ask people, what's the difference between having self-love and being selfish? And someone once told me that the difference is one is rooted in the self and the other one is rooted in love. So to be selfish, you just rooted in yourself. You. To have self-love is rooted in love. Love. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's what I'm installing in my children. Right. Good morning, dropping gems. Straight up. Let's see. Keep up the good work. Mentoria J. How do you feel about coming across women who only want friendships from you? That's interesting for me. Like, when it comes to female friendships, it's very interesting because for a long time I felt like I couldn't have female friends. I was like, every time I had a friend, female that I thought was a friend, it always went one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Either I'm attracted to you or you're attracted to me, and then it kind of just went. But now I think I'm in the zone where I actually have female friends right now. However, I'm not deluded enough to believe that their intentions are the same as my intentions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm understanding that. I'm seeing some of my real female friends in real life, like right now specifically, coming out the woodworks and saying different shit. Like, oh, we're friends, right? Yeah, we friends. But at the same time, I've been wanting to tell you this for a while. And I'm starting to have some of those conversations. And I'm like, damn, okay. I even have friends that are puzzling to me. Like, now I got female friends that I'm fucking puzzled by. Like, I don't understand the vibe here. Like, you damn near got a husband, but the way that we be vibing is, I don't understand. But I'm doing my best to navigate these spaces, you know, and I want to do my best to not be fooled or deceived by like women who say that they my friends, but they really not my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be really shitty out here, to be real with you. So I gotta make sure to watch my back, and I gotta make sure to like make the best decisions possible, because it's really easy just to be deceived. That's just how to say it. So how do I feel about coming across a woman who want to be friends with me? I'm cool with it. We could be friends. You know what I'm saying? As long as it doesn't distract me from my goal and my purpose, we could be friends all day. That, you know, that don't shake me, break me, or change anything. Like, I love it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? But if friends is just a word that we putting on so that we could get closer to each other, then it's like, all right, that's not really friends. You know, I got a friend right now that I don't even know if we friends. You know what I'm saying? We keep saying we friends, and we fucking around like we saying we friends, but are we really friends? Like, what is a friend? A friend is somebody who's gonna show up for you in your darkest moments, right? A friend is somebody who love you for you, not love you for what you are. A friend is somebody who you can rely on. A friend is somebody that can rely on you. A friend is a two-way street of like respect and boundaries, you know? And a good friend is healthy. It's healthy to be around this person. So I think in order for us to really be friends with people, we gotta have a checklist in our mind that we check off consistently. Like, we have to audit and edit our friends. I said that on YouTube the other day, and Boo Queen commented like, yo, that audit and edit your circle is real. And it's true. Who are your friends? Like, what is a friend? You got to determine what a friend is for you, and then you got to ask yourself, okay, boom, I wrote out a checklist of this is what my friends are. Now you got to look across your actual group and say, do these people actually line up with these things? And if they don't, I got to be comfortable leaving these friends behind. Melanie, write a book about the value you should have for yourself and not being validated by others. Facts. Yeah, man. What should the name of the book be, Melanie? What should we call the book? Denise from Detroit, Michigan. You so damn fine. Hey, what up, Denise? Welcome. Those streets are dirty. The streets is dirty. Have a great day. I'll tap in later. Absolutely, Melanie. See you later. Moms are too funny. You know when you know what people want. You can feel it, but it's still a no for me. Hey, facts. Nene, yes. She playing with you. She bored. Hey. Stop giving yourself out and protect your soul, right? So that's the funny thing, Colombiana. I don't give myself out whatsoever. However, that's the interesting thing. Like, it's making sure that I understand. Okay, what are these different relationships that I have with these different women in my life? Like, are we really friends? Because if we friends, I shouldn't have to worry about like. It's interesting to me, man, understanding that women have desires too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a woman. So it's interesting to see how women go about their desires. Like, sometimes women will go and be your friend for a while until they find a way to get closer to you, because they are willing to get closer to you. And that's what I found in my particular interaction with some of these women, is like, this woman is my friend, but I'm also under the impression that she's also willing to get closer to me if that option is on the table. So let me never keep that option on the table. Or let me air that shit out like, yo, let's not live repressed. Is there something on your mind or something on your heart? Like, something you want to talk about? Let's get the shot in the open, because I don't like hanging out with people that I think are my friends but actually got ulterior motives. I don't give a fuck what it is. Like, if it's really like you want to smash on the low or something, let me know that shit so I won't be surprised in the event that, you know, you ever catch me slipping when I'm not looking at some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no idea how deep the shit goes with you, so I just want to know. But I don't know, man. I think friends as a whole is a weird subject and a weird topic, you know? Facts. Are you that type of friend to receive that friend? What type of friend to receive what type of friend, Colombiana? Mentor J, good answer. I be wanting friendships with people I think are on my same wavelength. Right, me too. I definitely want to hang out with people. Like, again, I only want to hang out with people that I admire, people who I can look up to, people I can learn from, and people who could learn from me, people who feel like they're on the same frequency, right? But the weird thing is sometimes people act like they're on that frequency just so they get close to you, and then you be believing it. And it's like, oh, yeah. You on the same way, you reading the same books I'm reading, you doing the same vibe I'm doing. Hey, life is up. And then they be like, yeah, but what's up? And they be like, what you mean what's up? Like, don't play around. And it's funny how some girls act, man. Like, I've gotten a chance to see some women like just completely uncharacteristically. Like, I'm seeing a completely different vibe from you than what I've seen outside in the street. I'm seeing some whole different shit. Like, I don't think anybody outside will believe that you're talking like this at this moment in time. And I'm liking it, and it's very interesting, and it's great for my ego. I think my ego is loving all this shit. However, the brighter side of my mind knows that this is pointless. This is a pointless interaction with a pointless engagement because I'm never going to take it there with you. You're never going to take it there with me. You're not even really looking past this moment. You're just thinking about right now. And right now is already fleeting. Right now is already over. So it don't make no sense, bro. I'm not interested in like doing shit that I later got to undo. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to do anything now that I have to undo later. Anything I do right now, I want to make sure I'm doing it the right way. But you could also fall into a trap with that. You could also fall into like this controlling mindset. Like anything I do, I want to make sure that's a long-term thing or it's a good thing. It's going to affect me good in the future. And it's like, you can also end up fucked up like that because you're not living in the moment no more. Now you're trying to project your mind into your future self and look back on this moment and figure out if this is going to be a good decision now based on how you want to respond to it in the future. And it's like, man, you're not being present. And so I'm working on being present right now. So I'm working on being present and making good decisions in the present without like paying so much attention to the future. You know, it's different. It is different. You should only be with a person if it's mutual feelings. Alexis, I agree with that, Alexis. Yes, I don't even like to call people my friends unless I really consider them as one. Facts. Michael Madlock, I saw some of your story on BET. I love the music, man. Hey, appreciate you, Michael. Where's my claps at? Appreciate you, Michael. Appreciate you, yo. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for loving the music, man. Colombiana. As in, whatever you want from a friend, you have to be that turn to receive that friend. Oh, I agree. Yeah, I agree. I don't expect anything from anybody that I'm not willing to give. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have recently, I'm learning what it is to be a good friend now in real time. And I'm realizing, damn, you really just got to show up for your people. You got to show up for your people. You got to do things for your people. And you got to make it work. And so I'm working on being a better person every day. But I don't have any friends around me that I would not do for them what I'm expecting them to do for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even if there are people around me that are doing things for me that I can't reciprocate, I always like tread lightly with that. Like, you know, if I can't return that same energy to you, I'm real like slow to either accept those gifts, advances, whatever the case may be, or whatever. That's how dudes be doing me. And I'd be so disappointed because I thought we were cool, but you low key. Hey, nah, it's real, man. Women deal with this a lot. Like women deal with the fact that like men really just want them for, you know, their bodies or, you know, want to get more intimate with them. And to me, it's stupid. To me, it's stupid to only want a woman for her body, bro, because that changes, bro. Like, it's I don't know, bro. It doesn't make sense to me because that's a fleeting desire. You want something that's temporary. You're planning for something that's temporary. You're plotting and putting all the energy in for something that's temporary. Like it don't gauge. It don't make no sense to me. Like I was telling a friend of mine recently, I was like, man, I'm a little different when it comes to like the way that I interact with women. Like if I really like a woman, I'm not in it for your body. I won't even look at your body. I won't even really know what you look like that. Like I'm not in it for your body. I'm in it for your mind. I'm in it for your heart. I'm in it for your soul. I'm in it for like the more eternal parts of you, because your body's gonna change and wither away, but those important parts of you will remain. Even after you're gone, they remain. You know what I'm saying? So, nah. I want to travel. Hannah says, I want to travel, cook, learn, laugh, meditate, exercise with my friend, life partner, and more. Hey, that's what's up, Hannah. Straight up. Hannah, you're on BET? Wow. I got a new PR, man. I got a new PR, and I don't know where I am at this point in time. Like, I just know that it's a lot of different things. So, we out here. We out here. When you want someone to be there for you, you also need to show up. You want someone to be loyal to you, vice versa, and everything. Facts. OMG, tell me about it. I do appreciate the few male, strictly platonic friends I have. Nah, man. Sometimes it's difficult, bro. D, everybody isn't your friend. Trust me, bro. I literally have a friend that every time we get off the phone, that's what we say to each other. Hey, bro, peace. I'm going to see you later, man. Remember, everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your friend. Click. That's how we get off the phone. What's a PR? PR is a public relations person. Somebody who, like, pitches you for different programs or platforms, and they kind of just are starting to put my stuff in different places. So, your homie saw me on BET. I love it. Really be hurting more than a breakup because now I got to cut you off. Ah, that's real. That's real. That's real. King Hood, you have hood shipping. I don't know what that means. Nah, man, it's real. So at the end of the day, man, it's really. I think it really just breaks down to like who you want to be and what you want to have. If you got back, you know what's interesting. In recent times, I've been hanging out with a friend of mine, right, and she's cool, but I've been thinking to myself like, man, I think it's interesting how sometimes we end up losing out on something really good for getting something not as good in the temporary. You know what I'm saying? You can miss out on a wife for being too busy with a girlfriend. You know, you can miss out on a husband for being too busy with a boyfriend at the moment. You know what I'm saying? You could be too busy with you can miss out on a career for being too busy with a job. You know what I'm saying? You could be too busy, or you could be, you can miss out on perfect health by being too busy stressing or worrying about the things not to eat. You know, like, it's just different. It's just different. It's so many things you can miss out on. Like, for example, when I first, Icy Angels, what up, Icy? Cheers. What's up, Icy? Period. That's deep. Real talk. Like, you can miss out on something truly extraordinary by settling for the ordinary, you know. And the crazy thing is, in the short term, in the interim, you won't even know that. You'll think that, oh yeah, this is just what I'm doing at the moment. But it's like, no, you're not. When I first became single earlier this year, I felt like I had all these different options. Like, yeah, I should probably just have sex with a bunch of these different women that are right here in my immediate circle. You know what I'm saying? You, and you. You know, I should just do that. And my desires was raging because I'm like, yeah, I'm about to act the fucking fool now. That's what I thought. And I had to check myself. I'm like, nah, bro, you're not like that. Like, even if you want to act like you're not like that. You're not no savage. You're not one of them boys. Like, I'm not about to just be out here doing all that. I'm just not. I don't see no value in it, really. You know what I'm saying? I want to use my energy the right way, and that's not the right way. Especially with some of these women, like, because some of them were just around me, and it's sad. And this might be savage, but I was like, because these women were in my immediate environment, they were essentially low-hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, don't get so reactive to what life is giving you that you go and you snatch up the nearest low-hanging fruit that's around you. So I was like, even in the moment, I'm like, should I take it to another level with this girl? And I was like, no, and no. I should tap it on myself, big myself up, increase my own value, increase my own self-worth, so that I don't even got to look at the low-hanging fruit. Just because these women are near me or because I can reach out and grab you doesn't mean that I should. Just because I can reach out and grab something don't mean I should. I should dedicate myself, and it's so interesting because in recent times, that situation or a situation that I entered into kind of changed. And what I have in the presence of me right now does not seem like low-hanging fruit. What I have in the presence of me right now seems like a premium experience. And so I'm like, it's crazy because the way that I see the world, if I would have went for that low-hanging fruit, I would not have been in the right place to get this premium experience. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? If I would have snatched up all that low-hanging fruit that was next to me in the moment, I would not have had the door would not have even opened up for me to have this premium experience. Because a premium experience is not opened up to cheap shit, a cheap individual. You know what I'm saying? A premium experience does not happen like that. And when you snatch up all that low-hanging fruit just because it's next to you, just because it's in your immediate circumstance, you immediately relegate yourself to the lowest of the totem pole. You're low. Your vibration is low. You're desperate. You have a low-hanging, desperate energy. That's what you are. Don't reach for the low-hanging fruit. Climb, homie. Climb. Go up there. You know, and that I can apply that to anything in my life. I can say, yo, there's a lot of record deals that I've turned down, like from a lot of different people. Bro, realistically, a lot of different people I've turned down different record labels from. And one of my business partners trying to tell me, like, yo, bro, do you think we should go back and get that deal? I'm like, no. Anything we turn down is dead. It's supposed to be turned down. Just because we don't have a deal on the table right. First off, I don't even want a damn deal. But just because we're looking back right now and thinking, oh, maybe we should have, no. We look by all that low-hanging fruit, bro. We don't go for that low-hanging fruit. That low-hanging fruit is for short people. The low-hanging fruit is for small people. That's why it's low-hanging, and small people can get it. No, we jump in this fucking tree and we're going to climb. It's going to cost us something. It's going to cost us patience and persistence and perseverance, but we're going to climb. I don't go into the gym. I didn't wake up and go into the gym and get a body like this. I'll be real with you. I had to start exercising to go and get fit. And you don't get a body like that by low-hanging fruit, by eating fucking Cheetos and Doritos. I can't remember the last time I had a candy bar. I can't remember it. And I'm a young man. I should know that. I can't remember. I don't know. I can't remember the last time I had a rack of ribs. I can't remember the last time I can't remember that. I can't remember. I could tell you the last time I had kale. I could tell you the last time I had spinach. I could tell you the last time I had an apple. I had a banana this morning. I could tell you all these little, I could tell you the last time I fasted. I could tell you the last time I drank a gallon of water right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going for the low-hanging fruit, bruh. The low-hanging fruit is for low-hanging people. If you want quality, you got to go up. You got to climb for it. You know, don't allow these like immediate things in your environment to distract you. You can miss out on a career for being busy with a job. You can miss out on a wife for being busy with a girlfriend. You can miss out on an extraordinary friendship by being busy with a homie. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You can miss out on a great body by being busy, you know, on the ab machine. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't miss out on that. Don't miss out on the greatness by settling for this little good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can always come back to the good, but go for greatness. Go for the highest. Go for that thing. Don't be them people. Like, go for that thing, and qualify for it. Like, you will miss out on something really great. So I was like, man, I should be a savage real quick. And because I stopped myself from being a savage, God opened the door to something that's like, that might be truly special. It might be truly important. On whatever level, I don't really know. It might just be to show me something. But it's going to show me something that I'm qualified to see. And it's going to give me something that I'm qualified to have, because I'm not settling for that shit. I'm not going to settle for it. I don't settle. I go for that thing. So I want to motivate y'all. That's the word of the day. The word of the day is climb, for sure. Climb. Wow. The word of the day is climb. Wow. Climb. C-L-I-M-B. C-L-I-M-B. Climb, bro. Climb for it. Anything that you want in your life, climb for it. When you climb for it, I guarantee it's going to be 10 times better, because it's not low-hanging fruit. If you want a premium experience, you got to climb for it. You got to go up and grab it. You know, I don't want low-hanging fruit. I want that thing that's at the top of the tree, and I'm willing to climb for it. And to a fool, to a person who's blind, they'll say, bro, why are you climbing to the top of that tree to get an apple when there's apples already down here? There's apples here. The apple at the top of the tree is the same as the apple at the bottom of the tree. But to a person who has vision, they know better than that. No. The apple at the top of the tree is not the same as the apple in the bottom of the tree. And that's categorically true because of what I had to do to get it. Who I had to become in order to get the apple that's at the top of the tree is radically different than who I would have had to be, or who I would have had to have been to get it at the bottom of the tree. Jim Rohn says that. Jim Rohn said his teacher, Mr. Schultz, told him, you should set a goal to be a millionaire, to have $1 million. And when he asked him why, he said, it's not about the money. Set a goal to be a millionaire and get $1 million, not for the money, but for who it will make of you to get it. Who you will become in order to get that money. Who it will make of you in order to get that. That's what makes it worth it. And that's when it becomes, oh, okay, cool. So the apple at the top of the tree is not the same. They might look the same to an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Two people with $1 million might look the same from afar. But the one who won it in the lottery and the one who earned it are two very different people. Because when both of them lose all their money, one will get it back and the other one will not. One has the skill. One has the $1 million inside of them. The other person does not. So it's like, that shit at the bottom of the tree is not the same as the top of the tree. You could convince me all you. It's the same. You should just grab what you can grab and go on. Life is so hard. Life is so difficult. Don't make your life any harder than it has to be. Don't make your life any more difficult than it has to be. Bruh, I hate to break it to you. Life is going to be hard regardless. Life is going to be difficult anyway. Like, I live in Miami. Sometimes I wear sweaters outside. Sometimes I wear like a hoodie. People are like, oh my God, you live in Miami. Why would you wear a sweater outside? That's so crazy. I'm like, bruh, have you ever been to Miami? They're like, no, but it's hot outside. I said, duh. So if it's hot outside, why would it matter if I'm wearing nothing or something? To be real with you, bro, if you ever lived in Miami, you're going to realize this really quickly. No matter what you wear, you're going to sweat when you go outside. So what the fuck is the difference? If I want to wear a jacket because it completes my outfit, I'm going to wear it. You want to know why? Because I'm not about to avoid sweating regardless. I'm going to sweat. We live in Miami. I can wear nothing and go outside. I'm still going to fucking sweat. So I might as well wear what I want to wear. It's the same thing. Like, people just don't get it, but these are simple truths. From afar, a person like, oh, that don't make no sense. But to a person who's actually doing it, it makes perfect sense. You're not about to avoid this shit. You're not about to avoid the pain of life. You're not about to avoid the hardships. So, double down. Double down on the hardships. You already know what it's like to be painful. You already know what it's like to lose. You already know what it's like to be embarrassed. You already know what it's like to catch an L. You already know what it's like to put yourself out there and not get anything for it. So you might as well learn what it's like to put yourself out there and get something for it. You already know what it's like to you know the pain of regret. So why don't you now get the pain of anticipation? Get the pain of oh, I'm gonna do this in advance. You already know what it's like to be late. Why don't you know what it's like to be early? You already know what it's like to be unhealthy. Why don't you learn what it's like to be healthy? You already know what it's like to be dumb. Why don't you learn what it's like to be smart? This is your life. Expand increase your awareness. Expand your experiences. Build that shit out. Stop trying to go up and stop trying to go forward and stop trying to just look to tomorrow. Be present and build yourself out. Go left, right, east, west. Expand outwards. Grow. That's what it really is. A lot of people think growing is moving forward. Sometimes growing is expanding to the left and the right. Sometimes growing is stretching your arms and stretching your legs. You know? Get it popping. Doom, 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 doom. All right, let me see. Yup. That's a good one, period. That's a backup count. Oh, what's up? Hey, appreciate you, E. Is everyone equipped to handle extraordinary? Dan B, what's up? Is everyone equipped to handle extraordinary? I personally believe that yes, they are. But I think that people psych themselves out because they believe that they can't. And I think that's dumb. And I think that people look at ordinary things and I think that people look at extraordinary things and call them ordinary. And so they think that it's not. For example, even walking. Walking is extraordinary. It's an extraordinary feat to a person who can't walk. You know what I'm saying? It's an extraordinary feat to a person who has never walked. It's an extraordinary feat to a person who can no longer walk. 3 completely different people. Boom. It's an extraordinary feat. But it's if you don't look at it like that, you're going to walk by, oh, my day is so stressed out. I'm so worried. I'm so caught up in your own storm that you're not even seeing all the amazing features of your life. Don't miss this shit. So many people just rush to an early grave complaining and they're missing the important parts. The important part is all around you, bro. There's a whole universe out here to unravel and uncover. But you so caught up in your own shit, you're not seeing any of it. And I feel bad for you because you're going to die blind. With working eyes and a working mind, you're going to die blind. That's weird to me. That's a weird thing. And it's going to happen to a majority of people, a great majority of people. And it's sad. And so you got to make a conscious effort to not make it be you. I don't want to die blind. You know what I'm saying? What happens when your eyes can see but your mind is blind? You can't see. You only 5 months into the year. Give yourself space to grow and learn what you truly want. Facts. Deep. Low-hanging fruit. I respect that. Straight up. Low-hanging fruit. Relevant. Happy New Year. Today is my birthday today. Hey, that's what's up, man. Colombia. 100. Facts. Right. Agreed. I see the more discipline I show God, better and better alignments came after me. Straight up, Luna Bella. The more discipline you exert, bruh. Somebody once said it. The harder I work, the luckier I get. Today's my birthday. Today, have a great practice. Hey, Darren. Have a good, happy birthday. I really don't want to get off this live because I'm enjoying your company. Ramadan is over and I started back exercising regimen, so I have to go do that right now. Have a good day, Miss Hoodie. Peace, Hannah. Have a great day. Have a great day. Also funny. Yes, people don't understand how you move out here in these streets is a reflection of your own self, right? I fast daily, right? You should do a motivational camp. You're very well spoken. I feel like people will listen. I don't know what a motivational camp is, but if I can monetize it, I'm with it. Bless. Straight up, Lil Gucci. Yes, that part. Climb. The word of the day is climb. Wow! What's the word of the day? Climb. There's a delay. Wow. There's a delay on this thing, but it's climb. The word of the day is climb. Wow. Climb, elevate. Mind and body camp. Hey, say it again. Right. I went to Miami in November around my birthday, and sweat was literally rolling down my back. I'm telling you, bro. Some people, you're not going to avoid it. You feel me? That's why people are like, oh, I don't want to do this thing because it's painful. Bruh, do you think you're about to live a life without pain? Do you think you're going to, why? Because you had a day where you didn't feel pain? And so you're trying to make your life painless? It don't work like that. The most beneficial thing you can do is fall in love with pain. Fall in love with progressive pain. You know what I'm saying? Fall in love with pain that comes through progress. Oof. You fall in love with that shit, you're going to wake up one day, you're going to be like Elon Musk. You're like, oh my God. I'm one of the biggest in the world because you fell in love with those painful things. Love fear, love pain, love rejection, love progress, love results. Those all come together. They all go together. Fear, pain, anxiety, progress, results, growth, all those are synonymous. They all come together. You can't have growth without pain. It doesn't work like that. I'm telling you, I go in the gym and I'm working out these arms, bruh, painful. You have to rip the muscle tendon and allow space to fill up in order for it to grow. You got to cut yourself in order to grow. Grow, bro. Don't be scared of it, dog. Don't be scared. Jump into it, dive into it, head first, and you're going to see how life benefits you. I'm telling you. Bad combination. High. I'm telling you, man, that's what it is. But, yeah, that's the live for today, y'all. My name's King Hoodie. If you're not already following me, please make sure to follow me. Appreciate y'all for tapping into the live. You can actually rewatch this. If you like this live, if you like anything that was said, you can rewatch this on my YouTube channel. Go to King Hoodie on YouTube. Like, hit the link in my bio, go to my YouTube channel. All these lives are also live streaming on YouTube. So you can go and rewatch this as soon as the live is done. If there's anything you like in it, anything you want to rewatch or send to somebody, go straight to my YouTube channel. You'll be able to watch it. It's available there right now as soon as it's live. It's like we're live streaming right now on YouTube, but it'll be available as soon as this live goes off. You can rewatch it 1,000,000 times. Today is episode 52. So this is our 52nd live stream, official live stream on this channel. So that means that we've been going live. We do 5 episodes a week. So that means that we've been live streaming for 10 weeks and 2 days. So shout out to us for being consistent. We don't always get it right. We don't always get it perfect. Sometimes I'm late. Doing my best. But yeah, again, my name is King Hoodie. Follow me if you don't already follow me. Y'all make sure to tap into the live tomorrow at 10 a.m. And yeah, have an amazing day. I hope this live helps somebody. I hope that the topic was good. And the word of the day is climb. That low-hanging fruit, bro. Don't miss out on something extraordinary by settling for the ordinary. If it's low-hanging fruit, be aware of the fact that it's low-hanging fruit and climb. Climb. Because the apple at the top of the tree is not the same as the apple at the bottom. They might look the same from afar, but the reality is the person changed. You feel me? The fruit may be the same, but the person is different. The person who got that fruit from the top of the tree is not the same as the person who was on the bottom of the tree. You know what I'm saying? So go and get it in, man. Today, climb. Go get it popping. I'm an hour different in time, so I'm always late joining. Oh, you good, Luna Bella. Don't worry about it. We'll be here 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So whenever you jump in, you already know we up in here. So let's get it popping. But yeah, have an amazing day. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to see y'all later. And peace, man. Do something amazing. Climb today. See y'all later. Peace. Subscribe. Hey.